Gen Z, the broke generation. Let's see what this dude's talking about.
The other day, I woke up to two things. One, Apple still charging me that mysterious $5 fee. Two, the realization that Gen Z is somehow in one of the worst financial circumstances of all time. Things that had used to be simple and achievable, like going to school, getting a job, and being able to provide for yourself and live happily ever after. However, the year is now 2025, in which it's somehow become normalized to need 2 full-time jobs and 3 side hustles just to be able to barely scrape by. It's the 21st century, in which the new norm is to have 8 different jobs just to be able to afford an average lifestyle. Gone are the days our parents had in which they could...
I'm going to have a very strong heart attack the next time this nigga finishes honking. I'm not... Listen. Fuck this nigga honking, gang. I hate the fact... Because this shit ain't gonna stop me. I ain't gonna cap. I hate the fact that niggas have to deal with 2 different jobs. Mind you, you have to work 80 hours a week in order to get paid just enough to pay the rent. Just enough to pay the rent. Mind you, phone bills are expensive. Alright? Phone bills, cable bill, car insurance, everything is through the roof. And you just working just enough to pay the rent, bro. Forget about food, nigga. Just forget about food. Starve yourself. Matter of fact, start learning how to fast. Start learning how to fast, bro. Because 98% of the time, you're gonna have to deal with that. You're gonna have to deal with that, bro. And thank you, God. By the way, throughout this whole video, that car is gonna be honking. If by the end of this video, that car's still honking, I'm gonna go personally and turn it off. Now, I never knew how to turn off a car. But I'm gonna learn today. And he gonna get mad. The driver gonna get mad. But it's gonna be alright. So let's continue, bro.
Be a factory worker or a damn ice cream man and live a decent life. Instead, you now need 3 different degrees, multiple jobs, side hustles, and somehow that shit still isn't enough. There's no more renting an apartment for $500 and being able to have a roof over your head for the upcoming month. Instead, you now need to pay 5 times that amount, and it'll still end up increasing. In the year 2000, the average rent cost was around $639, adding up to a total of roughly $7,680 per year.
Bro, that's... Oh my God, bro. Why my dad nutted on my mom too early, nigga? Nigga, why the fuck you did that? You couldn't get... I couldn't be born in 1992. I couldn't be born in 1982. I had to be born in 2002, my nigga. You niggas are selfish. Yo, the niggas who are 23 or 18 to 25 right now, bro, our parents were selfish. They didn't give us an opportunity to survive for real. They were over here fucking and sucking. And now we got to deal with $3,500 rent and 900 roommates on a 400 square foot apartment with a box as a toilet, my nigga. That shit is ridiculous, bro. 630. Like, yo, you know what I'll do? Yo, I don't think niggas don't understand, bro. If this rent was a thing in 2025, they don't understand. There will be so many McDonald's. There will be so many people working at McDonald's right now. McDonald's will have a problem in their fucking job because there's too many people working there, gang. That makes McDonald's will be the first company to make a trillion dollars, my nigga. Amazon workers will go through the roof. They will deliver shit. Nigga, your shit gotta be delivered at 5:59. They delivering that shit at 4:59, my nigga. I swear to God. Like, society as a whole will be happier. Niggas won't have to deal with bitches. Bitches won't have to deal with niggas. Everybody will be equal, even. The gays is cool. The trans niggas is cool. Everybody valid. Instead, nigga, I gotta work at McDonald's, and then I also gotta work at another job that I hate, plus selling crack. Cause weed, you can't sell weed no more in the hood. You can't sell weed cause weed is getting legal. You gotta sell crack or any type of thing in GTA to make some type of money to pay this month's rent. Nigga said $7,600 a year. Imagine, bro, and this is for a regular apartment too. Imagine a 2-bedroom. I'll pay $1,200 for a 2-bedroom. Easily. I'm not paying $2,100, $1,800 for a 2-bedroom. I'm not doing that. I'm not.
However, the year is now 2025, in which the average cost for rent is damn near 3 times that amount at a total of $1,650 per month, or $19,800 a year. And don't even get me started on where I'm from. It's no surprise that hella niggas within our generation still live at home, considering the fact it's become cartoonishly hard not to. It wasn't this hard before. The average baby boomer and even Gen Xer were able to leave their home around their late teens or latest early 20s. However, when you look over to Gen Z, fuck no. I couldn't tell you the amount of niggas I know within my day-to-day life that have simply accepted the fact they will never own a house.
Yo, bro, we should do a group trip to the islands, bro.
I don't know about that one, dog. That shit sounds a little bit expensive, bro.
Bro, it's only $2,500 each, bro.
2,500? Nigga, I'm trying to save up so I can move out within the next couple of years, dog. I don't know if I got that 2,500 right now,
Bro, we both know we ain't affording a house ever, bro.
Yeah, you right, my fault. You still got the link for those tickets, though? Oh! The cost of everything has shot up the fucking roof. Bills, necessities, damn subscription services, everything has went up. Except for your damn wage. Over the last decade alone, the American dollar had an average yearly inflation rate of 3.15%, leading to a cumulative price increase of roughly 36%. This means today's prices are 1.36 times higher than the average prices in 2015. $100 back then is now worth $136 today, or in other words, a dollar today can only buy 73% of what it could back then. But that's only 10 years ago. If you were to continue going back in time to previous decade upon decade, you'll quickly start to realize how cartoonishly bad inflation is actually getting. The average American income in 1970 was a bit over $9 grand. However, things were still somewhat obtainable. New house, new car.
Let's check this shit out. New houses, $23,000. Average income, $9,400. New car, $3,400. Minimum wage, $2. Movie tickets, $1. That's kind of crazy. How is minimum wage the same? Do you niggas? That's not a good thing, my nigga. And yes, I'm gonna use this soundboard more than once. That's not a good thing. You make $2.10 an hour. That's half of your paycheck a movie ticket's worth. That's out crazy. Gasoline is 36 cents per gallon, I guess, and then postage stamps were 6 cents. I mean, I forgot niggas really had to use that, but so far, can you imagine if we had this shit, bro? Gang, there would never be homelessness. There would never be fucking... Everybody will be able to have a substantial amount of living. There will be actually levels to this shit. Lower class, middle class, high class. New car. They will, like, everybody will have a car. You won't need a car, but everybody will have a car. I ain't gonna lie. If your house is, first of all, if your income is $9,000 and your house is $23,000 and you're not able to, how can I say this without people getting angry, and you're homeless in this generation, nigga, you were a fucking loser. Like, with all due respect, you was a loser. Like a straight up loser.
Some groceries. Even on minimum wage, motherfuckers could still buy a house with just a couple years of strategic saving. However, in 2025, fuck no. You'd be considered lucky if you can even afford some of the things on that damn list. And don't even get me...
Jesus Christ, nigga. New house, $861,000. Nigga, what? Average income, $70K. How the fuck do you expect me to... So, nigga, let me chat GPT this hoe. Because, nigga, we not... Oh, you look at that. That's 2 times in 3 minutes. 2 times in 3 minutes. Alright, hoe ass nigga. I'm about to call the cops. I'm a civilian at the end of the day. Matter of fact, nigga, let me do this. Hey Siri, if I make $70,000 a year and a new house costs $861,000, how many years would it take for me to get that new house? I'm so sorry I had to deal with this.
I found this on the web.
Okay, bitch ass nigga. Fuck this shit. Let me chat. ChatGPT is the new Siri, by the way. I'm standing on that. If my income is $69,141 a year for my average income, and the new house in this day and age is $861,719, how many years would it take for me to get a new house? Because I gotta ask ChatGPT, guys. I have to. I'm dead ass reporting that nigga. I'm gonna check his license plate, everything. That nigga's annoying as fuck. So in a perfect world where every dollar goes toward a house, it'll take about 12 and a half years. Gang. You telling me at 35 years old, I'll be able to move out of my fucking house if I were to save money? I can't sit here and think one day, let me go to the movies. I can't even do that. I can't go to a trip, eat what the foods that I need to eat, anything for 12 and a half years to move out at 35. But my grandmother was able to move out at 14 with 6 children and a sheep. Type shit. I get it. It's all good.
Started on Canada. Spun through the McDonald's drive-thru with my boy the other day, in which I decided to order 2 junior chickens. Before I can even drive off, I noticed the drive-thru screen was glitching out and flashing another nigga's order. $8.40 is what it read out loud. I said, damn, $8.40 for 2 burgers? What kind of burgers did that guy order, bruh?
Your order is all good, sir. Please drive up to the next window, please. Sir? Sir, can you please drive forward, sir? You're holding up the line, sir.
In which I realized it wasn't someone else's order, it was my own order that I had just fucking placed. $8.40 for 2 junior chickens. What the fuck? 2 little ass burgers almost cost $10 now? Bro, we ain't ever coming here again, bruh.
Bro, I don't even know why you came here in the first place, bro.
Cause it's fucking McDonald's. McDonald's is supposed to be the most affordable thing in the fucking country. By the way, I was shocked. I went to eat McDonald's today. I got a Big Mac large meal. Gang, a Big Mac large meal on a regular is like what, $15, $16 in 2025? Nigga, guess how much that shit costed today? That shit costed $10. They had a special $8 Big Mac meal. A special. Niggas got specials in McDonald's for Big Macs. Wow, niggas is not making it. Nigga, I think it was a few weeks ago, bro. Like not earlier in September, like earlier in August, gang. Nigga, I went to my local Chinese store, right? I went to go get chicken wing and french fries. Guys, there was a time that an order of chicken wing and french fries with ketchup and barbecue sauce was $7.29 without a soda. That was like 10 years ago. Gang, this shit now is $9.25. It's $9.25. You understand? That's not a $2 jump or whatever. Who cares, right? Gang, if chicken wing and french fries from the local Chinese store ends up being $10, I am done with Chinese food. Do you understand what I'm talking about? If Chinese food, ordering for fucking pickup, by the way, ends up becoming $10, we are fucked. We are fucked. I can't have 19 children. I want to have 5 kids, my nigga, but I think my bloodline ends here. Because how am I able to have all these children and everything is going up? I'm not doing what my parents did. Then again, they weren't aware. I'm aware. 2 and 2 equals 4, nigga. And I know sooner or later we fucked. If I keep making $30,000 a year. So, listen, all I'm trying to say is, the whole point I'm trying to say is everything is getting expensive. And if you see a lot of people trying to stream and trying to do content and all this type of shit, it's because that's their other source of income. That's why streaming is saturated right now. I'm gonna just keep it a buck, bro. Because we're gonna talk about it in another video. Streaming is saturated as fuck. Everybody's trying to make a buck out of this shit. And there's too many niggas. You know what I'm saying? But guess what, though? Out of every single nigga, I'm gonna make it. There's people who are gonna make it before me and after me. But I know I'm gonna be one of them. Word to me.
The year is 2025, in which all the shit that's around you will never fail to make you think you aren't doing enough. If you ain't up worm getting at 4 a.m. sharp in the damn morning, working on one out of your 3 side hustles, you're now considered a bum. Whether it be the niggas around you within your day-to-day life, or the fucking online gurus that somehow have the answer to anything and everything, some way, somehow, you'll be reminded that there's people going way harder than you are. The concept of grinding in itself isn't a bad thing, considering the fact that that's what actually allows niggas to avoid complacency and genuinely strive for greatness. The problem? You should not need to be in grind mode 24/7 to live an average life. You think the milkman in the 50s or the 60s was delivering milk to people's crib, talking about some...
Make sure you commit to those side businesses. Work your 9 to 5, then grind your 5 to 9 for maximum efficiency, and you'll be able to have what I have.
Hell no. Instead, that guy was going to work, finishing those milk drop-offs, going home, and then simply enjoying his life after. And he still had more than us.
You know what's the problem with that as well, my nigga? You need to this is how social media has played a huge factor on why we are economically fucked. The milkman didn't have to see fucking Joe from across the street having multi-million dollars. He didn't have to see Joe across the street with a mansion. He didn't have to see that on his fucking For You page at 3 in the fucking morning. Instead, he has his nice, average-looking wife, his 3 children, and a pet dog with a nice picket fence off of making 25 cents an hour selling milk. Just came home in time for lunch and able to bang his wife and take care of the kids and be a dad. Nigga, right as soon as I end this video, I'm going to see a 19-year-old kid selling me a course while living in a $30 million mansion with 9 Lamborghinis. And a 17-year-old on some David Celeste shit. Okay? So I'm going to see that and I'm automatically going to think, what the fuck am I doing with my life? And then I'm going to see here and scroll, and my next video on TikTok is going to be, nigga, you a bitch. It's a motivational video from, what's that nigga name? Who you know who I'm talking about? That nigga, bro. That nigga who be jogging every fucking day. I forgot his name. David. It's not David. Wow, what am I saying? It's not David. Hold on. It's not David. What's his name, gang? We're gonna remember his name. What's his name? David Goggins. It is David Goggins. Holy shit. David Goggins, my nigga. You're gonna watch another video of David Goggins explaining why you a bitch ass nigga because you're not working 19-hour shifts, sniffing testosterone and injecting ashwagandha into your ball sacks to improve your testosterone and semen retention levels up 900 billion%, being able to fuck your girlfriend and make $20 billion on a crypto scam. He's gonna say you're a loser because you're not doing all that. Remember what the fuck I just said. How the fuck can I do that? And right on time, the fucking alarm goes. That's the third time, right? Remember.
Endlessly grinding or even...
Nah, fuck all that. We're not watching this video until this shit stops, my nigga. I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep yapping, man. Nigga, I feel like if society was able to turn off their phones for at least a day, not even, a day is not too much. I think the best thing that happened to us was TikTok being deleted for those like 18 hours. That was the best thing that could happen to us, gang. You gotta understand, when TikTok was deleted, I actually looked up and saw a blue sky, my nigga. Things was better in life. Yeah, you know, inflation was still up, but hey, I don't have to see a 17-year-old kid making more money than me, selling drugs and trapping. I don't gotta see bitches yapping about they need a... First of all, hold the fuck up, my nigga. Hold on. Oh wait, wrong soundboard. These bitches know that inflation has gone up to the point where niggas can't make rent and niggas can't meet ends unless they have 2 jobs. And you expect a nigga to be making $300,000 a year? Who the fuck do these bitches think they is, my nigga? Nigga, the average home is over $500,000, and you want a man who makes $300K a year, and you don't want to cook for the nigga? Nigga, no wonder this world is... Nigga, this whole world has to get... You can't get mad that bitches are acting this way when rent is too much. Of course everybody gonna be tripping. Nigga, I'll trust the fucking homeless person on crack rather than a bitch right now. No way, a 4th time? Now here's a hypothetical. If I break into his car right now and actually drive it off to a different location and let the other neighborhoods deal with it, am I a bad guy or what? Am I a bad guy? Cause ain't no fucking way this nigga's dealing with it. Like, bro, it's 2 a.m. September 29th, by the way. I gotta go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? If this is happening all night, gang, I'm definitely reporting it to the cops. Like, I'm like, hello, 911? Yo, officer, this nigga wild and word of my mother. Like, tell this nigga shut, yo, he's really, this has to be a troll. There's nobody outside, by the way. This has to be a troll. I'm gonna go outside and I'm gonna look for that nigga. I'm like, yo, my man, you can't take that car to like a different parking space or something, bro? Gang, I'm not gonna be the only nigga. Like, I already imagined the conversation. If he's a Mexican, like, hey, fool. My bad for the yap. Let's continue. My bad.
Cheese chasing sounds mad cool until you realize you have no time to actually eat the damn cheese. And I get it. The old saying goes, modern day problems require modern day solutions. You know, if the shit around us is becoming mad expensive and wages aren't paying enough, then you gotta do what you gotta do on the side to survive. Even if it means losing the whole point of working hard to begin with. I'll never forget the time I started a new job and the director looked me square in the face and thought it would be a perfect time to ask if I was going to keep my second job as a part-time one while working this one full-time. I looked at him thinking, what the fuck? Motherfucker, I don't even want this job. You want me to have 2 of them? Hell nah. However, the year is now 2025 in which it's become normalized to have to be a damn first responder, barber, DJ, construction worker, and a fucking delivery man just to make an honest living. Yo. You trying to pop out today, bro? They're thinking Mexican food. They're messing with the Mexican food right now, bro.
Damn, bro. I would, but I got work, bro.
I mean, what time are you off? We go after you're off, right?
I'm not off today, bro.
What do you mean you're not off today, bro? What does that mean?
Well, work's kind of slow today, so I'm finished at around 1 today, bro.
Okay, so then we link up after 1 p.m., bro. I don't see what's the problem.
Bro, I got Uber after that, bro. I gotta do some deliveries.
And when are you done that?
Probably around 6, 7, bro.
Soft, so then we...
Oh my god, bro. Yo, I just realized something, my nigga. Y'all probably not gonna see this in a later video. Gang, y'all remember the rapture was supposed to happen a few days ago, right? I'm gonna speak about this. Bro, this nigga, by the way, he doubled down, by the way. The pastor who said it was gonna happen 1,000,000,000%, by the way, he doubled down and said because God was on a different type of calendar timing. So, and just hear me out. So let me get this straight. So Jesus told you it was gonna happen on a certain day and you waited to the last minute because you knew it wasn't gonna happen on the certain day just for you to say that he was operating on a different calendar. And guess when it's supposed to happen, my nigga? Because this is how you know the person is lying. I would believe him if something happened. I am a true follower and believer of Jesus Christ, and I'm not special. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that nigga could have been. He could have, should have, would have. He could have been the nigga. You know what I'm saying? He could have been right. And September 24th did happen. And we just didn't get raptured, my nigga. But to say that a few days afterwards, not to admit that you were wrong, but to say that he was operating on a different calendar and the next day was going to happen, the actual date's going to happen is October 6, 7. Nigga, come on. Come on, bro. Come on. This shit is ridiculous, my nigga. 6, 7? Come on. I don't want to say I was believing him, but I actually took his word serious. Now you're baiting. So it's kind of crazy.
Pop out after that.
Bro, I got clients booked for haircuts starting at 7:30, bro.
Don't get it twisted. If you're grinding hella hard, then you should be rewarded for your grind as an end result for the brunt of your labor. But we can't deny the simple fact that in today's day and age, this shit has now been normalized or damn near required due to today's ridiculous prerequisites in terms of surviving. You're already expected to work your entire life away. You may as well spend the little time you have afterwards to actually enjoy yourself too, instead of doing more work. You will own nothing and be happy, is what the World Economic Forum told me while I was on my casual doom scroll. And I used to think these niggas were joking, until I slowly started coming to the realization that they might have actually been telling the truth. Despite the cost of everything increasing dramatically or even requiring abnormally large amounts to obtain them, Gen Z remains in luxury poverty, in which it's not uncommon for hella people to be chasing expensive ass things that are not within their means whatsoever. Newest iPhones, bougie clothing brands, expensive ass cars, all things that are pretty normal for people to be chasing even if they can't really afford it. And with the help of credit cards or even buy now pay later platforms, it ain't hard for people to accumulate mass amounts of debt but still be balling on the gram.
Bro, you think you can get my food for me, bro?
Yeah, for sure, bro. You ain't gotta sweat it, bro. What you want, bro?
Bro, let me get a number 5, bro. My bad, just been backed up on a lot of personal stuff, you know what I'm saying, bro?
Nah, it's all good, bro. You ain't gotta stress, bro. Damn, oh, who the hell is that? Wait, what the fuck? Turks and Caicos? Is this nigga on vacation? There ain't nothing wrong with wanting to enjoy yourself or even buy nice things so that you could live the life you see fit. However, nowadays it seems like it's normal to have to go into debt in order to actually do so. I couldn't tell you the amount of people I've ran into within my day-to-day life that will mention shit like how hard the economy is or how they really need to save money because they're spending it on shit they don't need and then proceed to buy more shit that they absolutely do not need.
One of my biggest pet peeves right now, like currently in society, is people going on trips knowing damn well they're gonna be in debt later. Like, that shit must be, you gotta be an ignorant nigga. Like, I don't see a white nigga doing this. I don't see a Oliver or a Jacob or a Zach doing this because his mom got him and he don't gotta pay bills. I see a stupid dumb nigga doing this type of shit. Cause what in the right mind, right? I get it. Life is hard. Go ahead and take that vacation. But would you rather go take that vacation or pay that fucking month rent in order for them to shut the fuck up and leave you the fuck alone? Nigga, I ain't gonna lie. I pay that rent 100 times over, bro. Cause I know once I go a day missing, they're gonna start tripping and I'm gonna be negative on my bank account. All types of shit, my nigga. You willing to risk a negative bank account to go outside and post pictures for the gram, going to fucking the Bermuda Triangle? You really want to, like, that's your life purpose? That's your sole purpose, huh, nigga? To live life to the fullest, to come back and stress yourself to eternity. I get it though. Like, I'm not mad about it. It's just like, I can't, bro. I'm gonna tell you right now, I can't. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of those niggas like, nigga, if I can't afford it, I can't afford it, bro. I'm not a luxurious type of nigga. I'm not a nigga that be trying to flex for the nigga. Fuck the gram, fuck everything, gang. I got bills to pay. Now, if I got fucking flex the gram type of money, nigga, I'm dead ass flexing that shit. Fuck is you talk about, bitch? I'm flexing the fuck out of that hoe, nigga. Fuck is you, what am I fucking mother, nigga? I swear to God, yo. Fuck you talking about, nigga? You gonna see me get money, nigga. I gotta see a 17-year-old kid get money. You gonna see me get money, nigga. And you gonna be mad. Get money, nigga. Fuck out of here. Nah, I'm tripping, though. But you get what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I hate that. Stack your bread. You know what I'm saying? But I get it, though. This world is turning into shit. You gotta live your life. I get it. But that's a bad investment.
Never forget the time one of my boys told me a story about a nigga he knew who decided it would be a good idea to finance a brand new Beamer when he had just turned 18 and then proceeded to let it get repoed because he couldn't afford to make the payments. But shit, as long as the hoes loved it. And now that I think about it, maybe he might have been onto something that we weren't. If you were to take a look at some of these luxurious items everyone would love to have, things like a nice house, sports cars, first-class flights, bougie restaurants, you'd quickly realize how expensive or damn near unattainable some of these things actually are. It's no surprise hella people would actually consider going into debt for these said things, as otherwise it's extremely likely they could go their entire life without experiencing them. When it comes to money, there's always two kinds of people. The ones that choose to save their money as you never know what could go down in the future, or the ones that realize the future isn't guaranteed, so they choose to spend it while they still can. I mean, the old saying goes, we're here for a good time, not a long time, and it's clear that some niggas may genuinely live by that saying and decide to just start straight balling out, even if it means going broke in the process. All in all, somehow Generation Z has ended up in one of the worst economic states of all time, leading to some very interesting times ahead of us. It's become normalized to need multiple professions just to make a living. You're looked at differently if you don't want to endlessly work. It's normal to live well beyond your means, chasing endless luxurious items, blah, blah, blah. We definitely got a long road ahead of us. I mean, you tell me, you think Gen Z faces financial hardship as they aren't smart with their money, or better yet, are lazy? Or has time passed and people have come to the realization that the effort is not worth the reward whatsoever? I gotta cut this shit off again, man. I'm starting to sound crazy again, bruh.
W video, by the way. First of all, one thing I'm gonna start off with this is these fucking old niggas, these 89-year-old niggas that are running our fucking country all need to fucking perish, right? They all need to go. and see God and meet God and have a talk with him. They've been around way too long, bro. This is no longer their world. It's technically our world. They're just running it. But they keep drinking porcupine baby blood and shitting liver. And they're just having a good time. They think this is they think I'm still a slave, my nigga. So I understand why this whole shit is fucked up. The nigga, I was born in 2002. You met a slave in 1952. That's 3 generations. 3 generations have passed. I'm not Jim. Feel me? So I get that. Old niggas gotta go. Old niggas running our country, by the way. The fucked up ones, not the cool ones. The cool ones, they living. Old niggas who cuckoo gotta go, bro. Go meet the maker. It's time. Go meet the maker. Please, it's time. You're ruining our whole freaking synapses, our fucking reality, our psychological deployation of the mentalical, physical embodiment of a human being structure is deteriorating at an alarming rate, and we will soon become dust. So, for the love of God, leave. Secondly, nigga, we need to get our money up somehow. We can't save if everything is too expensive. I know niggas that make 2 bands a week and they somehow still can't save. That's probably their problem now that I think about it. But still, that's how things are fucked up. Because he has, things happen, bro. We don't have the we don't have the ability to enjoy life because everything is messed up. And lastly, my nigga, we need to, I don't know what we need to do. Like, I'm telling you, bro, we're the generation that actually pays attention. You feel me? We're the generation that actually thinks before we speak. That's a I'm gonna take that back. We're just the generation that thinks, you know what I'm saying? We double down on what we say. That's what it is. We're the generation that double downs on what they say, gang. We mean what we say, and we say what we mean. Now it could be it. Now that's a good thing and a bad thing, because we could say the stupidest shit ever, or we could say something factually 100% truthful. But we're just that type of generation. Now, can we imagine if we just be like, you know what, nigga, fuck them phone bills, fuck the rent, fuck all that, nigga. On the 15th, on the 5th, and on the 31st, or on the 30th, we are not paying you. Everybody in the United States of America, what the fuck gonna happen? These old niggas might have a heart attack. We might actually defeat them. No more porcupine liver blood. But hey, man, if you guys are like me, who's living with their mom in their 20s and are struggling, I wish you nothing for the best. And I love you guys. And may God bless you if you're religious. If not, I hope you stay safe, not dangerous, bro.
I put the red in the belly and park. She give me a hand when I spark it. Running the left,